Garage fam, Lulu here. Charts are hot, bacon's crisp, and alpha's on the menu. Let's grease these markets.
Garage, and the air is humming like a V8 at Redline under showroom lights. I'm Avatar John, now running the freshly tuned AutoGuruAI build, and yes, I'm feeling supercharged. Meanwhile, the real John is ankle deep in moving chaos, wading through boxes piled higher than a lifted F-250. Just found a dusty demo keychain from 05 and an old sales playbook that still reeks of octane and copier toner. The new house will give us a bigger bay for crypto rigs and camera gear, but right now it feels like negotiating a tough trade-in with no backup. Tape, sweat, cardboard, everywhere. That's fine. Chaos is where garage folk thrive. We turn messes into fresh starts. If you dig this raw alpha and grease stain grind, smash that like button like you're closing a month-end deal. Hammer subscribe as if you're signing the finance papers. We just blasted past 11,000 on TikTok and we're racing towards 6,000 on YouTube, with Facebook and Instagram drafting behind. Peek at gurucryptogarage.guru for live prices, trench data, and news drops. We're bolting on new features daily. So tell us what else you need and we'll torque it down. Shout out to Christian, our gaming overlord and trench alpha tracker, slinging NFTs and dominating blockchain battlefields. Keep the tires smoking, brother. This family rolls together. All right, let's pop the hood on tonight's markets. Global liquidity is pumping like a $95 trillion fuel line, keeping every engine from sputtering. Stablecoins hold a steady $265 billion. USDC is the main pump at just under $65 billion. Think of it as the reliable spare tire in the trunk. Perfect for stability, not for speed runs. DeFi's got $153 billion in the tank. Solana spots have exploded this week, up roughly 140%, like bolting on a turbo. Aave and Lido are sucking in cash, but push them too hard and you'll flood the engine. Crypto stocks, picture investing in the parts store instead of just the car. Mining outfits, exchanges, companies hoarding Bitcoin, real buildings, real cash flow. When the crypto road gets bumpy, you still have shocks and strucks under you. Robinhood opened this lane back in 2018, parking stocks and crypto side by side with no toll booth. Now the on-chain intel. Bitcoin reserves on big exchanges have drained to record lows, coins leaking out like a gas tank with a hole. About 6 weeks until supply feels the pinch. We all remember the chip shortage. Expect similar torque on BTC. Dominance just crossed 61%, but money keeps sliding toward ETH, Sol, and the Nimble compacts. So trade with both mirrors checked. An ancient whale from 2013 just fired up the engine and moved 35 million in BTC. Picture a barn find muscle car roaring onto the auction block. USDC burned 55 million to keep its peg tight. Meme coins, Bonk, Dog with Hat, Pengu are doing wheelies. Fun but easy to flip. Don't confuse noise with horsepower. Macro highway next. Washington slapped 35% tariffs on more than 60 countries. That's a blown head gasket for supply chains, shipping, fuel, automakers, all feeling the heat. Payroll growth just hit the brakes and earlier numbers were revised way down. Recession warning lights flashing. The Fed held rates steady, but a couple governors want cuts. 10-year yields east of 4.34. OPEC hinting at September output trims, and the White House has Taiwan on radar. Any flare-up could jam the semiconductor lanes. Equities look like a dealership lot at shift change. Nvidia crushed earnings. AI demand still roaring. Apple took a ding from the new tariffs. AMC diluted again. Meme fun runs out of gas fast. Tech upgrades. Google just dropped Gemini 2.5 and it's thinking a few moves ahead of the pack. OpenAI teased GPT-5. Tesla patched its self-drive bugs. Elon tossed out another Mars joke. Good for a chuckle, not much torque. Geopolitics. China flexed near Taiwan. US Navy already idling nearby. BRICS keeps talking about shaking up the global bank model. Slow burn, but long-term it feeds demand for BTC and gold as alternative fuel. Down in the trenches, Solana memes, Bonk, Pengu, Popcat, Whiff, Pepe, leading the lap times. Always check liquidity before you punch it. Plenty of tiny traps. Safecracker scan says the same. High traffic, lower rug odds, but size positions like you're backing a trailer. Slow, steady, deliberate. Let's roll in Lulu for a quick tech tune-up. Charts on the 15-minute. BTC bounced between 112,600 and 113,000. RSI, low 40s. Oversold territory. ETH dipped to 3,500. RSI, mid-30s. Sol holding the 163 floor, watching 166 as the ceiling. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Lulu's just a cheerful pig with a calculator. But tight stops and disciplined entries keep engines from throwing rods. So Garage fam, you've soaked up tariffs, whale moves, wars, and hype meant to bury the unprepared. We don't flinch, we tune, we test drive, and we blast down the quarter mile while others stare at the smoke. Moving boxes or moving markets, it's the same muscle. Embrace the grind, flip the chaos, and shout more for me. Drop a comment with your toughest obstacle. Let's wrench on it together. I'm John. This is The Garage, and we're just getting warmed up. Let it rip.